On April 29, 1893, Harold Clayton Urey was born in Walkerton, Indiana. In the beginning of his life, he lived in Indiana. He spent 2 years as a research chemist in industry and taught at a small school before returning to Montana to teach there as an instructor in chemistry, where he stayed and lived with his mom. In 1921, he entered the University of California to work under somebody named Professor Lewis, and he was awarded the degree of a PhD in chemistry in 1923. In 1929, he was appointed associate professor in chemistry at Columbia University, and he eventually became a professor in 1934. During this time, he was also director of war research and atomic bomb project. In 1945, he moved to the Institute for Nuclear Studies in the University of Chicago. Shortly after, he became a professor in 1952. During the war, Harold Urey took the important job to help make explosives, such as TNT. One of Harold Urey's earliest discoveries was called deuterium. In 1931, he created a method for the concentration of any possible heavy hydrogen isotopes by the fractional distillation of liquid hydrogen, and this eventually led to the famous discovery of deuterium. Deuterium is known as heavy water, a heavy form of hydrogen, and is also known as deuterium oxide. This is the model of what deuterium looks like. It acts as a neutron moderator to slow down neutrons so that they are more likely to react with what makes up a nuclear reactor. Harold Urey discovered deuterium by working with the separation of isotopes. Throughout his whole science career, he has received several awards and prizes that all have very high value. One of his earliest awards was the Nobel Prize in Chemistry and the Willard Gibbs Medal in 1934. The next one was the Davy Medal in 1940 and the Medal for Merit in 1946. Then it was the J. Lawrence Smith Medal in 1962, and shortly after, he received the National Medal of Science for Physical Science in 1965. Only 1 year later, he was awarded the Gold Medal of Royal Astronomical Society in 1966. Later on, he got the Arthur L. Day Medal in 1969, the Priestley Medal in 1973, and the V. M. Goldschmidt Medal in 1975. Lastly, he also received the Franklin Medal, but data does not show when. Overall, Harold Urey was presented with 11 awards and medals, which shows how his discovery of deuterium helped make great contributions to our everyday lives to help with the discovery of new things in the scientific field.